Tonight, we're learning details about a Nederland teacher and the sexually explicit material the teacher is accused of reading to high school students. It's sparking an outcry in the community. Fox 4's Haley Boole spoke to a student's relative today about what they say is an inappropriate and vulgar poem.
It starts in the classroom at Nederland High School.
I think he's a pervert. I mean, why would he be telling young girls stuff like that?
Where a student's relative says a teacher read a vulgar poem to his classes. We changed the relative's voice because they don't want to disclose their identity.
That's not anything to do with what he was teaching. Very inappropriate.
The poem the relative sent to KFDM News reads in part, "In the Garden of Eden, as everyone knows, lives Adam and Eve without any clothes. In this garden were two little leaves, one covered Adam's, one covered Eve's. As the story goes on, nevertheless to say, the wind came along and blew the leaves away. The rest, we've determined, too explicit to broadcast."
She felt very uncomfortable. It pretty much described sex in full detail.
But the relative says it's not the first sign of inappropriate behavior on the part of the teacher.
He's invited several of the girls to overnight outings, lock-ins. He's made very inappropriate statements of their body parts. And just pretty out of line stuff.
Descriptions of out-of-line behavior, according to the relative. We reached out to the Nederland School District for comment. The superintendent sent KFDM News an email. He writes, "Texas law prohibits a public school district from releasing information regarding disciplinary action, if any, taken against a school district employee." It continues, "Federal and state law prohibit a school district from releasing information regarding a student without the prior written consent of a parent or legal guardian."
I think the parents should be notified. Children should come forth and always tell the parents if they feel uncomfortable or something's not right. Someone bothers them, a teacher or anybody, making inappropriate statements and comments like that, they need to tell somebody, and something needs to be done. They don't need somebody like that teaching our children in the schools.
In Nederland, Haley Boole, Fox 4 News.
And we checked with Nederland police, and the chief told us his department is not involved because there's no evidence of a crime. That's why Fox 4 News is not identifying the teacher. The chief says it's in the hands of the Nederland School District.